Hello and welcome to a new episode of GeoGuessr Co-op Fun. Before we get into today's video, I have some bad news for you. This will be the last episode. For now. Don't worry, we'll come back. But since Reddit League starts back up this week, with the video of the first lake having come out just a few hours ago, if I'm not mistaken, I'll be very busy not only with practicing for it, but also with the GeoGuessr esports side of things, probably having to record somewhere between like 5 to 7 videos a week, some of which taking longer than others. I'll be continuing to record episodes for this series if I find the time here or there, but I won't start releasing them and starting the series back up until Reddit League Season 3 is done, which should, depending on how well I do, take somewhere between 11 and I think 13 weeks, something like that. I hope you understand. With that out of the way, today I'm joined by EveBonnet. She regularly live streams over on Twitch, so check her out there if you haven't. And as always, it's her first co-op game, so be nice. Have fun with the video. And okay. you can start the challenge in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, let's see. Nothing so far. I'm just gonna move a bit. We have those. Okay. Oh, there's a flag. That's really nice. I think it should be Bulgaria. White, okay. Green, red.
Oh, already starting off in a Cyrillic country. Very nice.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, we have a couple of signs as well. Thank God it's not just Cyrillic. It says Svilengrad. S-V-I, Svilengrad. Okay. And the other one is in Cyrillic and says 22. So I'm assuming it's 22 kilometers to Svilengrad.
It could be.
Hopefully.
It's not a city I recognize, but I'll look for it.
Okay.
Oh, Svilengrad. I found it. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, let me see if I can figure out where we are right now.
Does it look like a big city?
We're kind of in the suburbs, I think, but okay. It doesn't look that big. We do have those white tall apartments, but I think they're everywhere. There's another sign, but it's just completely blurred.
Okay. I can give you some city names. Maybe if you see one of them, you would recognize it.
Sure.
There's a city called Haskovo, which looks like it could be 22 kilometers away from Svilengrad. Okay. There's also one called Hamanli, and then there's one called Dimitrovgrad.
Oh, jeez. All right.
I think those are the only ones like in the area that look big enough to have suburbs.
Okay, got it. Oh, it's so difficult that everything's in Cyrillic. I know I should have learned it.
I mean, I myself, I have played GeoGuessr for what, like 5-6 years now, and I know like most of the letters, but there's still a lot of them I just wing it whenever I see a sign, and I'm like, it could be something like this.
Exactly.
Okay. Also interesting if you ever pass a river, because there is a river, a relatively big one, that runs alongside the main roads here.
Okay, let me see if I can find. I'm going on some sort of highway right now. We started under the bridge. Oh, wait a second. I do have a sign here. It says let me see. Oh man, the freaking Cyrillic. P-A. Start with P-A.
P-A in Cyrillic or P-A in Latin alphabet?
Cyrillic.
Okay. So R-A for Latin alphabet.
I totally believe you.
You have no other choice.
That's true. And it ends with something that looks like a hebo, maybe? Also in Cyrillic? Hebo?
I have no idea what that is.
Okay. That should be the city, I think.
Okay.
Okay. Let me go to the other.
Oh, this one maybe. But that starts with K-A, so probably not. But it ends with Ebo.
That's a good start.
Hobo,
no.
You probably don't remember, right, which direction Svilengrad was in?
Let me check. I'm quite close.
Because it's relatively close to the border, so I kind of just assumed it's in the other direction. but there's one.
Svilengrad, it says that it's to the, let me see, not north, but kind of west-ish.
Okay.
From this one.
We could be in Kapitan Andreevo then, which is like even closer to the border. It's like the last city that you've got before you get into Turkey.
That makes sense, I think, because we have this. I found another sign. It says a couple of things in Cyrillic, and then at the bottom it says Svilengrad again, which is probably in another country then.
Maybe.
Oh, right there. Okay, Svilengrad. Yeah. I should check for these Cyrillic names on the map.
You can't use the map.
I can't use the map.
No, you can't.
Oh my god! Sorry.
No problem.
That makes it more difficult.
Yeah, it does. Did you have like around the starting location somewhere? Do you have any street names, even if they are in Cyrillic?
Let me check. It's going into town for a bit. Oh no, it's a bench. Nope. Not yet.
Okay.
They don't have a lot of signs, do they?
They really don't. Alternatively, if you can't find anything in the city, you can try going east. Because if we actually are in that city, it's like 1 kilometer away from the Turkish border to the east. So if you do go east outside of it and you do hit a border, then we at least know we're in the right city.
Exactly. Okay.
And then we can probably figure out where exactly, even without having street names.
So I should go east, right?
Yes, east.
Okay.
There might even be a river you cross while going east.
Okay. I also have another sign. It says Pyce. It's Pyce, which is 215 kilometers all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's Ruse. That is on like the completely other side of Bulgaria. That's like with the Romanian border.
Oh my god.
I could be. I mean, I'm really bad at estimating distances. It might be 200 kilometers. Yeah. At first I was thinking like it looks way too big, but then I was comparing the size of Bulgaria to Austria, and now I'm like, maybe.
Okay, another sign that says Svilengrad is to the right here. So we might actually be way closer.
To the right?
These signs are weird. Sorry, which is to the west.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Svilengrad, yeah. There is a sign, Svilengrad. Also, hotel.
Oh, what's the hotel called? Because hotels do usually show up on the map.
Yeah, that would be great. It just says hotel. Are you kidding me?
All right.
Okay, what about this one? Let's see. Novo Sates. Can you find that one?
It sounds familiar. Is that a hotel as well, or just something else?
No, it should be a city name. It's 13 kilometers.
13 kilometers. Okay.
And then we have Stan Zagora. That should be on the other side, that should be to the west, 31 kilometers, and Novosibirsk to the east, 13 kilometers.
To the east, 13 kilometers. I'm pretty lost. Sorry. Svilengrad is here. It doesn't really make much sense for that to be east, and if this is here. Can you just repeat the last two city names again?
Yeah, of course. It's Novoselets.
Novoselets. Okay.
Yeah, it's 13, and Stara Zagora is 31.
Okay, thank you. I feel like I recognize Stara Zagora. I just need to find it.
There's also it also says Russe.
Yeah.
Russe. But there's like no kilometers, so just that name, and that's it.
Okay. Oh, Stara Zagora is here. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, and the other one was... I'm so bad at remembering things.
That's okay. Novoselets.
Novoselets, yeah, right.
Yeah, and it should be from this point where I am, 13 kilometers to the east.
Okay, I've got it. We're in Radnevo. Okay.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Jeez. Okay, it's in completely the wrong direction from where I was looking. And yeah.
Okay, and then we started under a bridge.
Okay.
I think we're next to like a highway.
Yeah, that looks possible.
And the street I'm on goes from north to south. Straight
north-south, or just kind of?
No, kind of. Okay. It's more like northeast.
Okay, it could fit. Is that highway, does it sort of have like a cloverleaf intersection where you have a couple of on-ramps?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, it does. Yep.
And we're like right in the middle of that, like below the highway, on the road that goes under it, right?
We are a little to the north of it. We are under the bridge, but like on the north side of it.
Okay, you can take out your map then.
Okay.
And you can go to Bulgaria, and slightly like southeast of where the text for Bulgaria is. You can probably see Haskovo, which is just south of the Bulgaria text, relatively far zoomed out.
Yep.
Yeah, and northeast of that is a city called Radnevo.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, and there's like one main intersection in that city, which has the 550 something going under the main highway.
550 something. Let me see.
The 554 going under the 57.
Oh, I think I got the wrong one. Wait a second. What was the city called?
Radnevo.
I think I'm in the wrong one. Is that R-A-D-I?
R-A-D-N-E-V-O. Yeah, it's Radnevo. It's further southeast of that.
Southeast. Let me see.
You can look at the highway 57 in blue. If you zoom out a bit more.
55. Yeah, this is me being bad at looking at stuff at the map.
Yeah. You probably, if you don't usually spend much time pinpointing, you probably don't look at the map too much. So it makes sense.
I don't ever.
Yeah. All right, let's try zoom out a bit until you see like Haskovo standing out again.
Yeah.
And to the north of that is Stara Zagora.
Yep.
And if you go from Stara Zagora, if you zoom into that.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I see it.
Yeah, good.
Oh, there it is. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly where the 57 and the 554 cross.
Okay. I think we got it.
Okay, good. Then you can guess in 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, we got it.
Oh my god.
Very good.
Awesome. Okay.
All right. I'm going into the next round. You go into Google Maps.
All right.
And we are, I think in the UK, could be Ireland. And we're on a bridge over the River Bann, which is just B-A-N-N.
B-A-N-N. All right.
And we have a sign here. It looks like we're in Northern Ireland. Belfast is on the M2 to the south. Londonderry is on the A37 in the same direction. And Port Stewart is on the A2 to the east. And Port Rush is on the A29 towards the same direction as Port Stewart.
Port Stewart. Okay. Londonderry, Belfast. What else was there?
Londonderry, Belfast, Port Stewart, and I've forgotten. It's not that important, I think. I'll try to figure out what the city is actually called.
Okay.
You could, if you're bored in the meantime, you could check for the River Bann.
The river bend. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I found the river bend.
Okay. Does it go
No,
through a city?
Okay, let me see. Yes, it does go through Coleraine.
Okay, that could be it. It does look like a pretty big city, which Coleraine is, I think.
Okay.
Right next, there should be a bridge crossing the river, sort of going west-east.
Yes.
And
Are we on the A2?
I'm not sure. I don't think the A2 is the road that goes over the bridge. But there's actually the street east of the bridge is called Bridge Street. And the one that runs alongside the river is called Circular Road on the eastern side of the river.
All right. Circular Road.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, found it.
And yeah, Bridge Street was the other one. And on the other side of the river, the street is called Strand or Strand Road.
Strand Road. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Let me see though. Are we on the left of on the west side?
Yes.
Is there a roundabout?
There's something that looks a bit. Actually, there's a bit south of the bridge. Those are both not really roundabouts.
Okay, it should be a super big obvious roundabout. So this is probably not the one.
Yeah, immediately after the bridge or like a bit further?
Immediately after.
Okay. No, it doesn't look like it. There's also a street here a bit further to the west, which is called Killowen Street. That goes sort of south from a
Killowen Street. Yeah, I found it.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is the one. Do you see like if you're on the west side of the bridge, can you see like a pizza takeout and a kebab?
Yes, I see something called Pizza Pomodoro.
Pizza Pomodoro, that's the one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We're on that bridge and we're on the eastern edge of the bridge. So pretty much as soon as the land starts again on the eastern side.
On the eastern side.
Yes.
Okay. So I should also be in the challenge right now, right? Or not?
You can go into it now, but you can also, if you're not confident about remembering where exactly it is, you can explain it to me first on the map. Then I'll have my pin down, and if you can't find it again, then I can direct you to it.
Okay, that might be better. Okay, so we are indeed in Northern Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
And all the way north, you see the name Coleraine.
Mm-hmm.
If you zoom into that, there's basically two major roads crossing the river.
Mm-hmm.
The most northern one, the A2,
mm-hmm.
the Coleraine pedestrian bridge.
Yep.
That's where we are.
Yep, and right lined up with like the land on the eastern side.
Okay, so now I can open the challenge. Mm-hmm. Okay. Coleraine. And there. Okay, I got it.
All right, so you can guess in 3, 2, 1, go. Nice.
Nice.
All right, let's hope for not Sorlek.
Yes, please, that'd be great.
Although probably still preferable over Japan or South Korea.
Yes.
Or Bangladesh.
Exactly. Okay. Can I go?
Yes, you can go. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, this should be somewhere in South America, in the middle of a city. Okay, yeah, Spanish. We have a sign, or just more like a billboard. It says Oración de la Paz.
Oh God, I was thinking in my head, please don't be La Paz, please don't be La Paz.
Really? Oh God, here we go.
Okay.
Oh, there's also a flag. It's I think it's the Bolivian flag indeed.
Yeah.
It's red, yellow, green.
Yes, that's correct.
Oh dang. Okay.
La Paz is just the problem with La Paz is that it's just really big, and there's like the streets do have names, but there's not too many like street signs around, depending on where you are in it.
Right.
So I hope you can find some.
Yeah, I'm looking at one right now. It's called Calle Comercio.
Okay.
And it looks like we are on some kind of square. There's like those typical churches and stuff around it, and there's
Okay.
also some kind of monument in the middle that says Union. It's surrounded by a bunch of flags.
Okay.
Maybe that's something. Let me see if I can find more street signs.
In which sort of direction does the street you told me the name of go?
Let me see. The one that we're on.
I just laughing at street names.
Oh, okay. It goes from south to north, sort of.
Okay.
Not exactly, but sort of. More like northwest to southeast.
Okay.
Okay, let me just go around the square to see if I can spot another street name.
Yeah, there's a street called Canada's Strongest.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, here's one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
There's also some government thingy, I think. Gobierno Departamental de La Paz, it says right there.
Okay.
And the street it's on is... Oh, sorry, it's the same street, Calle Comercio.
Okay.
I think it just sort of runs around the square, the same street.
All right. Does it look like a bigger street, or is it just, a small residential? Oh, I found it, Calle Comercio. Never mind.
Oh, wow. Whoa, that was quick. It's a three-lane street.
Okay. Yeah, I was just exactly at the point when I wanted to ask the question, I found it. It looks
awesome.
like the street goes... I mean, there's a couple of blocks around here, like just squares pretty much.
Could be.
It looks like there is a park with a big monument to the south, but Calle Comercio ends here. Do you have any side streets?
Yeah, we have many. Like the corner where we started at, there's like some kind of crossroads, and basically every side of the square has one of those crossroads. But there's only one street name, and that's the commercial thingy. Oh wait, maybe here. Let me see. I suppose this is a street name, but there's graffiti all over it, which is great. Thank you guys.
Always good to see.
Yeah. Okay, let me go a little bit further.
I think it should be this square, just based on your descriptions.
You found the government building, right?
Yeah, there's something here called Palacio de Gobierno, and there's Gobierno Autónomo Departamental de La Paz. Yeah.
Yeah, that should be it. That should be it. And we should go, if you go a little north or like north west and follow that road. That goes along the square. And oh wait! I found another street name of the corner that we're on. Okay, the other street is called Calle Socabaya. We're right on that corner of the square.
Okay, so on the western corner.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, and are we because it looks like the streets are a bit displaced? I don't know the right word.
Yeah, it's not like a proper cross.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But it's like a bit weird, a bit out of place, maybe.
Yeah, are we like on the cross, like right next to the big place, or are we on the cross with Calle Comercio, which is the road that goes off to the northwest?
We are a little bit north of that. We are next to, can you see Banco Union, maybe, on the map?
I see two banks, which are both called something different.
Of course.
Oh, never mind. There's Banco Union. It's just a lot more north than I thought it was. It's sort of like in the middle of the square.
Well, we are like in a corner, but maybe there's a different Banco Union, possibly. It's not like we're on the corner of those two streets, the Calle Soyabaya or whatever that was. But that one. But a little more north of that, towards the middle of the square. But it's like basically, let me see. Basically, if you follow the Calle Comercio. We are at that like crossroads of the square. So none of those two to our south.
Okay. I think we're close enough so that we're within like 150 meters to get full points. I'm not completely sure where exactly, but take out your map and you can probably explain where exactly, because you can make up to like 200-300 meters of differences between the guess and the right place.
Right. Okay. I'm really curious about this one.
Yeah. So go zoom into La Paz. And then like west of where the writing for La Paz is, there's this like big yellow space, just, city center basically. And there is, on the east of that yellow space, there's a place called Plaza Murillo.
Let me see.
It's like green writing. It's a small green square.
There are many plazas.
There are, yeah. South Americans, Plaza Murillo. South American cities like plazas.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, you've seen the main road going through La Paz, right? The yellow one.
Yeah.
To the east of that, just like 2 or 3 roads over to the east.
Yes, I found it. Sorry,
okay.
Yes, I have to zoom in a little more.
Yeah, and like at the western corner of that plaza, somewhere within those 20-30 meters maybe.
Okay. Yes, I got it.
Okay, you can I can have a look at it myself here. Normally whenever I basically say, or you say it, for the person in game to take out the map, neither of us can move anymore. So you can't move, or the person in game can't move. And the person who then goes from Google Maps into the game to put his guess down can sort of spin around, but can't move either. So technically you can move, or not move. I can pan and zoom around just to confirm that the place is right. And it does look right.
Okay.
And I should probably zoom in on the right place. There we go, La Paz. Now I need to find it again. There, Plaza Murillo. And I'm putting my pin down. And yeah, you can guess in 3, 2, 1, go. All right.
Nice. How did you find this place? Oh my god. I mean, La Paz is so big.
Yeah, it was pretty much most of the place, like most of the squares are usually around the city center. So it's just zooming around, trying to find the street name, and I got lucky, I guess.
Nice. Awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Now I'm going into the game again. I messed up my timer, but doesn't matter. I clicked on a split too many. It looks we're definitely in South America again.
Okay.
We're in either Argentina or Uruguay, but from what I'm looking at here, it's more likely Argentina.
Okay.
Uruguay would have been helpful after I just did the Reddit League game there, but of course not. Looks like not like a massive city, and just going out of it, and there's probably the sea to the north, sort of to the northeast.
Okay.
Let me walk around a bit here. It kind of reminds me a bit of Rio Gallegos, which is like far south in Argentina.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like 99% sure I've been here before.
Oh, nice.
Now I just, yeah. So look at Rio Gallegos. Do you have that on the map?
Yep, got it.
Okay, and we spawn at the intersection between Alberdi and España.
Is it like big streets or smaller?
Smaller, but the road that goes west-east is called España. And if you take that road to the northeast, it's about 4 or 5 side roads before you hit the water. That might help.
Okay, let me look. España. Was the bigger road, right?
They were like same size, but yeah, it was going southwest, northeast.
Southwest, northeast. Okay.
Yeah.
España, and the other one was?
Alberdi.
España. Oh my god, so many streets.
I can see if I can find a bigger one as well.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Alberdi? Wait a second.
Okay, good.
And to find España. Okay, Alberdi's basically a very long road, of course.
Yeah.
España, okay, yeah, found it.
Do you have to, on España, there's a couple, tell me a couple of shops at that intersection or things like that.
At that intersection, we have MoMA Rio Gallegos.
Okay, yeah, there's a MoMA here. So I was just worried, because, in South American cities, you have the same street names in every city, basically.
Yeah.
So just to confirm that it is actually the right town. But yeah, okay.
There's also Musimundo there, delivery.
And on which direction? Like which side of
the España street, a little bit south of the MoMA one.
Let me check. Oh yeah, there it is. I see it. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
And we're on that intersection, but slightly towards the southwest, like 5 meters from the intersection.
Okay. We should be there. Alberdi, España. Okay.
All right. Yeah. I'll take my map then.
Okay. So if you zoom into Rio Gallegos, you see a small yellow part on the map, which is like the city center. And there's like 2 major roads, Ave Pres de Nestor, blah, 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 and Ave José de San Martin. If you zoom into that intersection of those 2 roads, just north of that, the next intersection should be España and Alberdi.
Yep, it is.
And there's MoMA and
Musimundo. I see it. I'd say we are like on the west side where the first building starts, around that sort of height on the road.
But on the intersection?
Yeah, sort of go onto Road España, and on sort of the north side of the road, there's like this first building that starts in gray, and that's roughly where we are.
Okay, let me grab the. I feel like we're kind of lucky that you've been there before.
Yeah, that could take quite a while if I hadn't.
Yeah.
I generally struggle in like Argentina and beforehand in Uruguay as well to figure out what city we're in, because they don't really put the city names anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I think I got it.
All right, so you can guess in 3, 2, 1, go.
Nice.
All right.
Doing great.
One more.
Okay. Yeah?
You can go.
Okay. Oh, this looks really nice. Very sunny. Let's see. Maybe like Spain. Let me check some signs. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, no, we're in Israel.
Oh God.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, definitely Israel. The first sign I see here, we're on some kind of lookout over the city.
Okay.
The sea is to the northeast.
Okay. Basically confirms we're in Haifa, because there's nowhere else in Israel where that's true.
Yeah.
All right.
And we're next to a sign that says Bahel Gardens.
The Baha'i Gardens, yeah.
Baha'i, yeah, that could be it. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Actually, I had a I don't even remember where it was. It was some kind of challenge recently, like literally a couple of days ago, that was somewhere near those gardens. I think it was like in the next garden over to the south or something like that.
Oh my god. That's crazy. Okay, that's also awesome. So if you have, there should be a big road next to the garden.
Yeah, the garden is really big though. It covers like 3 different roads, sort of like north south.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
one of them is clearly bigger than the other two, but mm,
This
uh,
this is the one that we're on is just a one. It's just a one way, one lane road, and it goes
mm,
from the at the point that we're at. It goes from north. Let me see, northwest to southeast.
mm-hmm. I
We're
just
also next to a big gate.
Okay, I just found something, a POI that says Hatsune Viewpoint, which could be somewhere around there, I
That
suppose.
it could definitely be a viewpoint because behind this big gate is like some sort of balcony-looking thing,
Mm-hmm.
um, where you have this beautiful lookout over the sea, and there's tourists too.
Mm-hmm. It could
Um,
could be that. Can you go around a bit and see if you find a street name that isn't in Hebrew?
I found Lewis Promenade. Is that something that helps you? The
Lewis?
Lewis Promenade is the road that goes up the garden,
Um.
or a viewpoint maybe.
Oh,
Lewis.
Lewis Promenade is here. Okay.
Yeah, that's basically where we are. Maybe that's what the street is called.
Yeah, Lewis Promenade is basically, well, a promenade. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's the same word in Dutch as it is in German. Um, but yeah, it's like a footpath that goes off of the main street here,
Yeah.
which is called Jefe North Street.
Okay.
And
Yeah, the footpath, that's correct. Yeah.
yeah,
I think that should be the correct place at least. And that road should go from, let me see, northwest to southeast.
yeah, makes a bit of like almost makes a bit of a curve.
It's a curve, yeah.
Yeah.
And we're basically like in the middle of that curve.
Okay, right next to the Lewis Promenade, or somewhere.
No, a little bit. Let me see. It starts here. You mean the start of the promenade,
Yes.
right?
Well, yes. The
We go a
intersection
little
with
bit
the main road.
a little bit south of that,
Okay.
and that's where the road should curve the most.
Yeah.
I feel like, at least.
Yeah. It
And
looks.
that's also next. Do you see like a big gate or like some kind of monument maybe on the map?
I see something that I could imagine to be a gate. It's like a sort of an ellipsis that's got this sort of weird white gray striped line around it that
Okay.
could
Yeah.
be a gate.
Okay.
And there's a footpath leading through the gate here.
Okay. Yeah. True. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
That could be the one. Do you want me to look for more clues?
I think that's good enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that'll do. So you can take your map
All right.
and zoom into Haifa, like the north of Israel.
Haifa, yeah.
And like the Baha'i gardens stand out massively.
That's like the first thing that pops up.
Yep.
Whoa. Okay, awesome, yeah.
And there's a couple of roads going through it, and the southernmost road, the Jefe North Street,
Yeah.
only goes through the gardens for like a short while. And there's that one like green striped line that goes north of it through this other weird shape.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we are, like on the main road at that point.
Okay. So like where the green stripy thing starts.
Yes. I'm now going to zoom in as well.
Okay.
And place the pin down.
So we are on the Jeffe North Street, right?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can guess in 3, 2, 1, go.
It takes
Nice.
a while for me.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
It took a while for me as well. I don't know why,
It
but
made me like really nervous.
yeah, same. Especially on like the last round,
Yeah.
All right, that was pretty good. The
We
first,
did great, right?
yeah, the first round took a while, but that was like, I think that was mostly to me just estimating distances.
Yeah, and it was Cyrillic.
Yeah.
It was difficult, but the rest was just really amazing.
Mm-hmm. What did we have? Like UK was pretty quick. Israel was a very easy location, as well as being pretty quick. We did really well in La Paz too.
Yeah, we did.
I played once with I don't even remember. I think I don't remember who I played it with, but we took like 15 minutes or something. And then so Tomo and M the Basement played that location as well as a co-op practice. And they sort of gave up after half an hour. Because, yeah, it was, if you look at La Paz again.
Yeah.
And you can see there, like, west of La Paz is a city called El Alto.
Yeah, oh my god.
The problem is, the actual location was east of La Paz, this little suburb called Irpavi. That's about the same distance away from La Paz as El Alto in the other direction. And there was a sign in Irpavi that said El Alto. And basically, if at that point, because there's nothing else really that gives you much information there, there's like the major roads are quite far to the south, and even if you do find them, they are just named Avenida something.
Yeah.
If you look in El Alto the whole time, because as well, like there's a river going north-south through El Alto, which is exactly the same as like right west of Irpavi. And everything just matches up perfectly, except you're like in a completely wrong part.
Oh, that's so terrible.
Yeah. And especially that's the worst thing if you're confident that you're in the right area, but you just can't find the right roads. And
so annoying.
Yeah. And the worst thing as well is that El Alto is so big that you could reasonably have missed them. So you keep searching there, but it's just not the right place.
But also, if you go a little west from El Alto, like the whole suburb area, that's just a nightmare.
There's no street names there.
Exactly.
Oh god.
I'm really glad that we didn't end up there.
Yeah, I don't think. Like as I said, the locations are curated, so I don't think that for especially for a map like this where you can never be sure how the seed ends up. You don't really want to put in locations like that.
Yeah.
I think
definitely.
Technically almost every location in the game is pinpointable if you take enough time. There's obviously exceptions such as long straight roads. But if you're like in a suburb somewhere, it is pinpointable. But, no one's going to have fun looking through that for an hour.
Exactly.
I've had easier locations that I got frustrated with after 20 minutes.
Yeah, of course. I can totally imagine. But this was great. And I mean, we got 25K.
Yep. Goal achieved. And we didn't even take that long. It took, I think, as long as everything's correct here, it took about 37 minutes roughly. Which is a pretty
good, right?
Pretty good time, especially for, as you said, you've never done it before. And you don't, like, Chicago had never done it before either, but he's played like 3,000 games of GeoGuessr before.
He's insane.
Yeah.
Awesome.